Hi, this is Johnny. I wanted to add this game called Backstreet. I believe it's by Unicorn Company, and it looked pretty good. But when I was Google searching the Neo Geo artwork, I went into this one. I went into this one. I wasn't sure if this is a Neo Geo game or not, but it was part of the artwork that I went into. So I was thinking, let me see if I could get this game to work. Okay, because now I know that there's more code on the retro art that I could use because I download all of them. And last time when I tested, I didn't use all of them to test it. And this video will also show you how I get Neo Geo ROM to work uh, if it doesn't work on the main core, which is Final Burnout Neo. So if a Final Burnout Neo does not work, then what should we do? So I'm going to start from beginning and show you how I use my spreadsheet and how I get this, add a game to the Neo Geo category. So let's go ahead and exit out this real quick. And we already got the ROM, okay? And the best way to go about it, getting the ROM, is to find out what kind of ROM I'm using. So let's go ahead and search for it, okay? So normally, majority of the time, I like to use the wowwoms.com. Okay, and you just type that in, and it will tell you what version you use. Now, the name of the game is called the Backstreet Soccer, and it doesn't really tell you what version of May. It says something about May 32. Here you go. It's using this version, which is 2010. Okay. So this is using 2010, so I'm gonna go ahead and download this one. And the name of the category, the name of the game is called that. I'm gonna copy that, and I'm going to open my spreadsheet, which is already open. So I'm just gonna open this up. I'm going to the last one, which was 238, and I'm gonna add the physical name description of the ROM. Okay, and its category is B because alphabet order in B. Okay. Now, by what company and by the rating, the year, and the shooting. Now, I could find out the rating, and this is a sports. So I'm going to put sport because of basketball. Okay, with an S. Make sure you put an S. Because if you don't put it in the right category, well, this is just breakdown category. So I have to remember to add that to also to my basketball category, which is we do that last because I don't want to throw you off. Let's just work on this one first. Let's get get the rating, get the year, and then get the ROM name. Okay, that's the only thing I need. So let's go down here, and this is a physical ROM name. So let's copy that, and let's go ahead and download it. Close the advertisement. Wait for 5 seconds. So we're going to go back to the spreadsheet, and we're going to put down the physical ROM uh, name. Okay. At the same time, okay, now it's downloading. So what my test program, I'm removing this because it's eating up too much of my space. So I'm gonna go to the original one called the core type without the space, and then here's core type R, and then I'm gonna drop it in a category which is Neo Geo and the ROM folder. Okay, so I'm gonna save that. Yes, I want to replace it. But the last time the one I tested did not work. So let's see if this one will work. Now, I need to know what year. It was 1996, sports soccer, but it doesn't say who created. Okay? So we go back here and we could actually 1996. Yeah, 1996. So what we're going to do is we are going to put this here. and we're gonna put in W, which is this one, and that will give you a information about it. Plus, it will give you the storyline of this game. Okay, so what we could do is the Korean Street Soccer Arcade released by this in 1996. One of the 14 international team can be selected with a round of game. Cool. So I'm going to use this as my storyline. Copy. And we got the year. So let's go back to here and put down the year 1996. Now I'm going to default it as a 2-player because I don't know how many player. And this one, I'm not using the formula. I need to find out the rating. Okay. All right, so I got the storyline. So we're gonna go ahead and go to this location again, the one that does not work, which is just the soccer. I already got the video copy over, and then I need a background, the artwork, I need everything. So I'm gonna go to art type. Now I went and download a program that came from created by them. Um, it actually tell you, it actually put everything in the right folder, so you don't have to like figure out which folder is for what. So if you guys want to use that, join the Discord, Discord, and join up with the core type team, and they will direct you to the latest version. So let me see, I'm going to go to that, and I'm going to go to collection and media, Neo Geo first, and then the media artwork. Okay, that's where all the artwork is going to be at. So this is the location which actually you need to be in. So I just have the extra folder here. You don't have to have those subfolder. You could just put directly in iDrive or H drive, and then this is the path of this location of this thing. So what I'm going to do is go into my storyline, and I'm going to create a new one. So right now I don't know the name, so I'm just going to go ahead and edit one of this file, and I'll rename it because I don't want to lose the copy and paste. So I'm going to control and delete that and do paste. Okay, that's what I got. But I don't know what is a physical ROM name, so I need to go back to my physical ROM name, which is called that. And that is the name I need to call it. Everything from now on, the name, the video, the artwork, everything have to be the same name. So I'm going to save it as in the same spot, which is the storyline. And I'm going to change the name to the correct, the one that I'm doing is the Backstreet Soccer. So I'm going to save that. Okay, it seems like I already have one already. So I'm going to save that. And then I need to update this later for the Neo Geo, but I need to open another one, which is the sports game. So let's go to story. Let's go back to this and then go to the playlist. The playlist will be somewhere outside here, and I need to go to sports and add that new game into here. And that new game is called the soccer. So the soccer is a Backstreet Soccer. So be, I think you start with a B. Okay, back B in soccer. Okay, so I put it in the based on the ROM alphabet order. Now I can save that. Okay. Now there was one that was in the wrong place that I need to edit and remove it. It's called with the N. Yeah, this one. This is not a fighting game. because when I created this, I accidentally I put the information wrong. So that need to be removed, and then I need to save it, and then I need to go to the puzzle and put it in. This is not something it automatically do for you. It does not put everything in a right order. Well, this is not even sorted. This is not in a sorted order, I don't think. I'm going to save that. So now I have the puzzle game in the puzzle area. Okay. This is something that I do extra. The program does not automatically generate this thing for you. You have to manually create it. And the way you manually create it is if you have everything in order, in a proper order like this, you could just go ahead and select the whole thing and then sort it by, you know, you could sort all this by the category of the what's that, genre. I don't know how you pronounce that, but you go ahead and sort it by customer sort. So you could just sort it right here, click sort and customer sort, and then you could sort it by that category, which is the gene GENR, okay, and A to Z. You do okay. Now it put all the game into the right category of games. So all the strategy will be together, all the sports will be together, and all the shooting will be together. And then what you do is you just grab those games that they are related to sports and then just copy and paste it to that text file. So like if all this from here to here is starting from here is all, so you're going to select this one starting from here 183, and then this is all the shooting game, and then you stop at this one. So all this is shooting game. Then you just copy that, and then you just go to the shooting, and it's best to use the Notepad++, and then right here is to give you how many shooting games. So if I want all this change, I do Control V, and it is actually 26 shooting game now because I also included the arcade game now. So this arcade game like Smash and then Homebrew's game is in here now. So all those are now included. So there's 26 game now. So you can do that by updating the information, which I haven't done on when I gave you the zip file. So it actually had more shooting game, which is total is 26. So this is how you would do it. And then same thing again, you go back to your spreadsheet, and if you want to update this. So let's go back to the original category, which we're going to go back and do undo for now. Well, I don't need to undo, I just need to find it. It's called sports. So let's go to sports. Shouldn't be too much. Sports. So the one I'm working on is called a backstreet. So this is the one I'm working on. So I'm going to put a different color on it so I know I'm working on this one. So I don't know the company, so I need to put the company name. I'm going back to the website, and the company who made it is this company. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that and paste the company name. Okay. Now we need to know the rating. So to get the rating, you just pretty much go back and do search the soccer for rating, rating, ratings. And for this game, the rating is 4.1. So 4.1 divided by 5, don't know how much. So we could bring out a calculator. And that's what I did with the spreadsheet, was to create a calculator. But I found out there was a the system does not take two-digit number, it takes only single digit. So 1.4 divided by 5, you get 0.8. You cannot do 0.82. There's a problem with it. If you put 0.82, the system will not work. There's a glitch. It will not work. So you're gonna put 0.8. So that's the rating. So that's pretty much it. This one is done. Okay. The B soccer is appropriate for all kids. Yeah. All kids, 2-player, yes, and then that's it. That's it file. So you're done. You don't need to do nothing there. I'm gonna grade it out. And this one is done. So you gradually copy this whole thing into your spreadsheet. So when you finish that, this spreadsheet is already made. It's already done. But if you want to sort it by alphabet order, you could do it again, highlight everything and sort it by name. Okay, I think that's what we should do, sort by name. But I think they're automatic in the alphabet order. So you don't have to sort this by name. You could just copy this exactly what you see here and just highlight from the beginning to the end and then just paste it and it will show up. It will give the icon game the correct information. Okay. So we have the story. We're gonna go back to media. We're gonna have to go down the list one by one. Okay, I got the video ready. I copy and download it from YouTube channel, and you just have to find a YouTube download program to download it. Now the 3D, you just have to find the 3D box art. So we're gonna go back to the same thing, Google search. Now we're gonna search by name. So we're gonna go back to the sports section. In action. There's another one that I should have put it in the same category. I don't know, does it recognize this format? Because that is something that I don't know, does it work? So we're gonna put view, new, and we're gonna put file, save as, same spot, but I'm gonna change it to casino. I don't know, does it work with casino? But we're gonna try. That's how I figured it out if it work or not, because there's no instruction telling you that what is the correct terminology, so the system will automatically do that. It doesn't say that. So I'm gonna add an extra category called casino, and I'm gonna get another one called the V. I think I might have put it either in action or you know what? Maybe it's best I still do sort this out by name. Then we can sort it back again. We're going to sort this thing here by name, so it's easier for me to find it because right now it's not sorted by name. Sorry, went past it. Alright, so I'll make sure I select everything good. Then click on the top again, sort. Don't click this because it doesn't know which category, which column you want to sort by, which column you want to pick. I'm going to sort by the description of the game. So look for the word description. I missed one. See, I missed one. I didn't select the right one. I missed it. Let's cancel. Huh. No, I did not miss it. Why did not sort by? Oh, for some reason did not pick that one. Alright, let's pick the whole thing then. Okay. Custom sort. Now we're going to sort by description, which is this one right here. So I did not pick the first column, left the first column alone. Okay, we're going to do OK. And now this is in alphabet order, which is should be that way. It's better, easier. Now what I'm going to do is look for the game called V as in victory, because that one is also a casino game. And oh, you want to use the ROM name. You don't want to use the, yeah, you don't want to use this description. So this is the ROM name that you need. So it's V Lena. We're going to copy and we're going to paste it. Good. It did not change. It did not copy the formula. It just copied it. Now I need to change that to casino because it's not an action game. It's casino. So there you go, casino. Now I need to find the poker and get the correct name for it. Poker night. That is the ROM name that I need. So I'm going to copy that. Go to my Notepad++. Change that. So now I have two game that is casino in Neo Geo. So I'm going to save that and see if that will work. I don't know. We're going to try, see if it works. If it works, great. If it doesn't, we just need to change it to action. Okay. So we're going to go this. So this spreadsheet is done. You are ready to copy this and put it into Neo Geo XML. But I want to test the game, make sure it works before I do all this. But I have a feeling, let's test it. If it worked, we could go ahead and get the box art, get everything. If it do not work, you know what I'm saying? We don't have to go through all that trouble trying to get all the artwork, everything, if it do not work. So let's go ahead and go out the program to the main folder, which is this one, Core.exe, and let's see if that game works. And I'm going to show you how we're going to use all the different chords to find the correct one to make that one work. Now we're going to see if casino will show up this time because we added the casino into the playlist. So originally it didn't have casino. So now we add it. Does it work? Does this program support the word casino? They're kind of picky on how you name it. So I don't know, does it work? All right, press A. All right, so we are going to press Y, strategy, Y, sports, shooter, puzzle, last play, fighter, all game, action, casino. Yes, haha, casino does work. So we have two games here. 1, 2. All right, so casino does work. I use the correct naming too. All right, that's good. Let's go see if we could go to all game. All game will show all the game. So let's go back by pressing X or go backward. We don't want to go through the whole list again. Let's go use X, action, all game. Okay. Now the one we're looking for is start with a B. Okay, so it should be here pretty easily to find. It probably won't have any icon, but it will have a description of the game. Start with a B. Here you go, we pass it. This one, see, we don't have the wheel, or they call it the logo, LOGO, logo. That's where they put that. And we don't have a bezel, we don't have nothing. We do have the video. Remember, we were watching the video when we first started. So let's go ahead and press A and see how this game play. It probably will not play. It probably need 2010. So we're going to try with 2010. Now it's going to sit there for a long time and it's going to kick you straight back out. So once that happens, we are going to, all right, it kicked us straight back. Oh, it might work. There's the bezel because this is an arcade game. So when you install the bezel, the third-party bezel, it actually install all the bezel for all the game that it have, and apparently it did install. Hey, it does work. I don't have to do nothing. Cool. Sorry, I was hoping that I have to do something to make this work, but apparently I don't have to. It seemed to work. Okay, cool. So just press start. Boom, 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 boom. All right, you get to pick the team. America. Okay, one player, and he's going to choose a second player for you. Now, I'm not good at sports game, so I don't know. I'm not good at this, so I'm not going to even try to play this. And plus, I'm using a keyboard instead of joystick. So let's press start the game. All right, the game worked. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get the everything, the artwork, the bezel, everything. Okay. Now, since this one does have a bezel, we are going to go get the bezel from the third-party software that we installed the bezel. Okay. So let's go ahead and exit out here for a second for now. Press B, and we're gonna close it out. Power off. Okay. Now to get the bezel, pretty easy. You're gonna go to the original game collection. We're gonna go to Neo Geo, and what we do, I'm gonna make a two screen so we don't have to go back and forward with it. Okay. In here you have we're not gonna go to collection. We're gonna go to the emulator. So we go back out again. We're gonna go to emulator, and we're gonna go to RetroArch. Now, if you install the Bazel project, which is right here, just run the exe file. I probably need to redo mine because my H drive died and now it's not pointing to the right spot. I need to redo that. So you just go to overlay. In here you have an arcade Bazel, and we have a game called B Soccer. So we're gonna type in BSOC. Oh, it's right here. Okay. You don't need the CFG. You just need this one. Let's open it up. And that's the one we were looking at right here. This is the Bazel we were looking at. Okay, you could go to next one. And some of them they do actually create like that. I thought it was okay that they have it, but I don't think it was very creative, you know. But some of them does look like that. But hey, I will not complain because it's better to have somebody actually create it for you than you have to create yourself because it takes forever to create. So I'm going to go to media art and I'm going to go to the bezel. Now my bezel doesn't have a day and night, so don't worry about that's not going to work for you. I'm going to copy. Did I just copy over? I don't know what I just copied. I think I did copy and then paste. Yeah, I already have it. Okay, so I'm going to copy it to both places in case somebody decide to use this. But this program, my bezel is all the same. So now it's going to show the bezel when I run it. The next thing I want to do is get the 3D box art. So I need the physical name for the 3D box art. So I'm going to go to my spreadsheet again, Excel spreadsheet, and I'm going to go back to here and get the backstreet. Let's do Control F just for back soccer or just back. Okay, there you go, found it. All right, this is the name that you need to use in order to find it. And when we're looking, I'll show you what I meant. That's the reason I decided to go ahead and add it back in, because for some reason it act like it was part of Neo Geo game set. Because when I searched for this game artwork, I found something related to Neo Geo. So it was kind of interesting. Alright, so this is the title. So we need to have that, and we need to have the box art. And there's the box art. That's the arcade version. So let's go ahead and get this. We need that. We're going to put that as a wheel. Oh, before I do all that, let's go ahead and do it correctly. We're going to open a whole bunch of them and put in Backstreet 3D. I'm going to put Neo Geo on it, see what happens. Neo Geo 3D box art image. And then I'm going to do another one. We're going to do transparent, which is that's the one we already got, the transparency. Okay, so we got that one. I probably could use that for the cartridge. And then the next one would be wallpaper. Now the wallpaper you need to be as 1920 by 1080 in order to get a uh, good picture quality of the image for the background. So we have some good, background have a good resolution on it. And then if you prefer to have a female soccer player instead of male, female is more pleasant to look at, you could pick any of those. This one looks pretty good, but it's kind of real dark. And there's a guy and a girl playing the soccer. And this one looks pretty wild. That one looks pretty nice. And then you want to make sure the resolution is more than 800. Okay. If it's not more than 800, it's not worth saving it because it does not look good on your thing. Alright, so we're going to put that in the collection Neo Geo. We're going to put it in the media artwork, and we're going to use that for fan art, which is I think CoinOps X for the act game, they call it the cover. That's where they save it at. So we're gonna put it here. Oop, wrong name. So we need to get the correct name. Go back to Excel, and we need to have the ROM name one. Copy that. Come here. .png. So that is going to be a pretty cool picture for it. Okay, for the background. So we're going to save that. I like this one very much. It's a real nice picture. Okay, and that's the reason I said, you could type the word actual, the girl, boy, or whatever behind the game name. You could find something else. Okay, so this is the transparency wheel. So we're gonna go ahead and save that, and we're gonna put it into, they call it the logo, LOGO. Okay, same name. We have to keep it in the same name and save it. Then the next one would be let me see, I type one Neo Geo box art, 3D box art. Now there's no backstreet. Here's a street hook, but there's no backstreet box art. Okay, and we already got that one. Let's go back to box art. Okay, so this is the box art. You want the transparency box art, meaning that when you click on it, you only see the box 3D. You don't see anything else, like white background or different color background. Black background is normal. So let's go ahead and save that one. So we have the 3D box art, and this quantity is 582 by 889. 889 is pretty acceptable. 889 going up and down, and 582. So the graphic is okay. It's not the best, but it's okay. So if you want to choose a better one, we could use 3D box art. And this is a 2D box art in the front. Alright, let's use that for the 2D. And this is a 1000, so that's good. That is beautiful. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So the 2D box art is going to be right here in the second one. Okay, so we already got the bezel, the night and day. That didn't take us so long because we already installed the custom bezel. So we got the wallpaper. We need the snapshot of the game. So we're just going to type in gameplay. Okay, and there's a gameplay. Here's a little crazy gameplay. Have something in front of it. I don't know why they have that, but that's pretty interesting. All right, so let's put that as a screenshot. So we don't have a mark here for it. We have all this already. We're gonna look for mark here. We're gonna look for this, and we have screenshot, and then we need to look for the title as well. Oh, it looks like I already have one. So let's change that. Maybe we already have one, don't need it. BS, here you go. Yeah, we already have one. And let's change this to -1. Let's just use this for humor. But see, the problem is those will never appear on the theme. Based on the core art type, I talked to another person. Those snapshot does not show up. So I don't know why we even use it because it doesn't show up at all. Oh, I forgot something. I need the original one. I need this one. I want to use this one as the arcade. It's the arcade joystick. I want to use this one for the media disc. You know how I have a joystick right here. I prefer to have an arcade instead of joystick. I wanted to have the bar top, so it show you that this is an arcade. So it actually will show this one, which is I think is pretty neat. So we have that. Now we need the. Now we could go back here, and then instead of Neo Geo 3D, we're gonna type in the cartridge. And here's the back street, but it doesn't have the correct. I want to see the back and front. I use that as for I think I might already have one. Okay, I'm gonna use this as marquee. Like I say, marquee is something I like to keep in the future for like arcade game and all that stuff, but they don't use the marquee on the core art type. And I have not able to find uh, the box art. Let's try box art cover, see if we could find one. I am not able to find one. I thought I have one previously, but I guess I don't have one. So I don't think I could find one. So let's put game box art. cover. Yeah, so there's no we don't have a box art like the front and the back of the game. Okay, so we have everything else. I got the mark here. I just got the mark here. So let's go and look at it. Okay, so we went and download 3D. We got the 2D box art. I went and download a different one, look a little bit better. And then the bezel, we did it. We got it from the arcade from here, retro bezel. And then we got the we Google search it. And we got that, and we got the name of the title. And then the disc, we used the bar top, full bar top for the cartridge. And then the screenshot, screen title, they don't use it. We got the storyline already. And then the video, you just download it from Google search. And then you could, I always create a link. You could go to y2made.is and you could put in any video that you see. You could take the link and then you just pretty much copy it and paste it and then download it. But do please be careful. You might get a virus saying your system is hot, is damaged, or whatever. Because whenever you click convert and download, and then when you download this page will create another page, just close it. Don't click anything inside. That would kill your system. If that happens, do Control Alt Delete, bring out your task manager, open your task manager and click your browser that you're using, like Google Chrome, and just kill it, like in text. Alright. Don't get panicked. If you accidentally click on it, just close it. It's gonna say you need to pay us. I think I did a video that happened. You need to pay us or your system will be hot forever. And it seems like you can do nothing about it. So what I suggest, don't click on anything. You say click to close or click to access. Don't click on anything. Just close it. Just click over here and click on close. Okay? Just a big FYI. Alright, let's go ahead and start the game since we already know. Now, if a game do not work, for example, okay, you go to the launcher and you create one. Now, I'm just curious if do I already have one? Is that why it's working? No, I don't have one. But normally, if you don't have one, you just create one, for example, like this one, and you open it, and then you just put this right here, and put this to, change that to, 2010, and paste it. And then you just test one by one, and then just make sure you change the name, okay, to B soccer, okay, and then .cfg. But ours works, so we don't have to do any of that. So we're gonna close that one out. We don't want to save it. Okay, so those are the ones that I use that make those working. Even even this one, I have to use a different. I have to use May 2010 to make this one work, which is kind of weird. It's a Neo Geo homebrew game, but it doesn't work. All right, so that's where you do it. Because this thing I already set up for you. Only thing you have to do is just create an extra folder called B Soccer, and then just pick other than Neo Geo. Let's see, do I have one that have more option in there? You want to pick one that have this, yeah. This one have more options, so you could test all of them. No, this one does not have everything. I have one that also have Capcom CP1, CP2. This one only has CP3. So the one you might want to use, let's see what this one has. Yeah, this one only has CP3. So let's see. Let's go by date. Yeah, this one don't have everything either because it doesn't have the. They have majority of the one you need to make it work, but doesn't have everything. Okay, well let's don't waste time on here. Let's go ahead and go into the game again, and let's see how it look now. Go back out and let's start the program. Press A to skip that. Press A. All right. So now we are going to look for the. Oops, I think. Let's press Y. So we are in the best of game, so it's not in there. We need to go all game. Or we go to sports. It should be in the sports because we just added, correct? Here you go. Backstreet. Yes, we got the battle. Hey, you didn't have the wallpaper. You saw that? You didn't have the wallpaper. Well, we need to fix that. Let's go back out. Let's save this again. For some reason, did not save. Save as. Maybe we save in the wrong spot. Okay. Yeah, code type collection Neo Geo. We need to save it in this folder, and it need to be called. Nope, that's not the right name. Yeah, I didn't finish downloading. The download failed. See, you got the CRD down here. The download did not complete. You're gonna save it, and you gotta be careful. You gotta look and make sure it say completed because that one did not complete the download. So let's see all download. See, this one failed. So you want to say keep it anyway, and you finish. Okay. So that's pretty much. It's a live. It automatic change right away. See, it's there now. Cool, huh? So we have the new background. So that's called I guess the fan art. That it is you guys your artwork that you want to put in there. So that's the Backstreet Soccer. She's like kicking the soccer ball, and the game work. So yeah, we just add a new game. It's not hard. If you add a new game to things that is already created, it's not hard to do. But if you want to create a new one, it's an extra step, but it's not hard either. So hopefully this helped you show you how I created a brand new one, just add it in, and that's pretty much it. This is all the sports game, and right now it says it's 21 sports game. So I need to fix my category because I added some arcade game that is not included, and the homebrews game is not included here on the category. So I need to add those in here so that it will show up. All right, thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped. Later, you guys. Have fun, man. Let's try some homebrew game.